Today, we're focusing on a major event that unfolded just yesterday in Taiwan, a powerful earthquake, the strongest the island nation has seen in 25 years. We'll be diving deep into the details, the impact, and the incredible resilience of the Taiwanese people. The big one hits, measuring the quake. It all happened on Wednesday morning, right in the middle of rush hour. The earth began to shake, sending shockwaves through the island. Now, depending on the source you consult, the magnitude of the quake varies slightly. Taiwan's Earthquake Monitoring Agency measured it at 7.2, while the U.S. Geological Survey put it at a slightly higher 7.4. Regardless of the exact number, one thing's for sure: this was a significant event. The epicenter, the point where the earthquake originated underground, was located just south of Hualien County on the east coast. This region is unfortunately accustomed to tremors, but this one was a whole new level. Images coming out of Hualien paint a stark picture. Buildings, some towering 5 stories high, sustained heavy damage. One collapsed its first floor entirely, leaning precariously at a frightening angle. Even in the capital, Taipei, older structures felt the brunt of the quake. Tiles tumbled from their facades, and debris rained down from construction sites. Schools take action, drills put to the test. Thankfully, Taiwan is no stranger to earthquakes. They regularly conduct drills in schools, preparing students for these very situations. As the tremors began, schools across the island sprung into action. Students were evacuated to open fields equipped with yellow safety helmets. Some even used their textbooks as makeshift shields against falling objects. This quick response and ingrained safety culture undoubtedly helped minimize potential injuries. It's important to remember that earthquakes are unpredictable. Despite these drills, authorities had anticipated a much milder quake, maybe around a magnitude 4, and no official alerts were sent out. Citizen reactions: fear amidst familiarity. Even for a population accustomed to tremors, this earthquake was a different beast. Taipei resident Xian Suen-Keng described being awakened by the intense shaking, a feeling unlike anything she'd experienced before. She admitted to being scared to tears, a sentiment likely shared by many others. For some, this quake reignited memories of a similar tragedy. Hualien was struck by a deadly quake in 2018, and the island still bears the scars of its worst quake in recent history. The 1999 Temblor that measured a devastating 7.7. That event claimed over 2,400 lives, injured countless others, and left a trail of destruction in its wake. The recent quake served as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat earthquakes pose for Taiwan. However, it also showcased the nation's remarkable resilience. From the students taking cover to the emergency services springing into action, the Taiwanese people displayed a well-rehearsed and effective response. Beyond Taiwan, regional impact. The tremors didn't just stay confined to Taiwan. The earthquake was felt as far away as Shanghai and parts of southeastern China. Thankfully, no tsunami warnings were issued for the mainland. However, in the Philippines, residents along the northern coast were instructed to evacuate to higher ground as a precaution, though thankfully no major tsunami materialized. This earthquake serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet. While the epicenter was in Taiwan, the tremors sent ripples across the region, prompting concern and action from neighboring countries. The road to recovery, rebuilding, and moving forward. In the aftermath of any disaster, the focus shifts towards recovery. Rescue teams in Taiwan are currently combing through the wreckage in Hualien, searching for survivors and assessing the damage. The eastern coast, with its mountainous terrain, suffered landslides and debris on highways, hindering access and causing damage to vehicles. The national government and relief organizations have undoubtedly sprung into action, coordinating efforts to provide aid and support to those affected. Rebuilding infrastructure, ensuring the safety of residents, and providing emotional. The task of recovery in Hualien is a monumental one. Buildings need to be assessed for structural integrity, some needing demolition to ensure public safety. Others will require extensive repairs. The transportation network, particularly on the East Coast, requires clearing debris and repairing landslides to restore vital connections. Beyond physical infrastructure, the emotional toll of such a disaster cannot be ignored. People have lost loved ones, homes, and a sense of security. Mental health professionals and counselors will play a crucial role in helping individuals and communities cope with the trauma. International support. A global community steps up. Taiwan is not alone in this challenge. The international community has a long history of coming together in times of crisis. Countries around the world have offered their support, sending search and rescue teams, medical supplies, and financial aid. This outpouring of global solidarity highlights the importance of international cooperation in the face of natural disasters. Sharing resources, expertise, and manpower can significantly accelerate the recovery process. Taiwan's strength. Lessons learned and looking ahead. Taiwan has faced numerous earthquakes throughout its history. Each event serves as a learning experience, prompting improvements in building codes, emergency protocols, and public education. This most recent quake will undoubtedly lead to further advancements in these areas. Taiwan's resilience is truly remarkable. Despite the devastation, the spirit of the Taiwanese people remains unbroken. They will undoubtedly rebuild stronger, drawing on the lessons learned from this experience. A look to the future. Investing in preparedness. Natural disasters are, unfortunately, a fact of life. While we cannot control earthquakes, we can prepare for them. Investing in earthquake-resistant infrastructure, conducting regular drills, and maintaining a well-stocked emergency supply kit are all crucial steps towards minimizing the impact of future events. Earthquakes can be a catalyst for change. Taiwan's recent experience serves as a powerful reminder for all nations to prioritize earthquake preparedness. By learning from each other and sharing best practices, we can create a safer and more resilient world for everyone. Host. Before we wrap up, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the ongoing relief efforts in Taiwan.